Hello and welcome back to another episode here in the Transformation series. First off, apologies, this video is going out later than usual. I did not get to record last night, so I'm recording here in the morning, trying to get it out sooner rather than later. It'll probably be going around 2:30, 3 p.m., honestly, with how much I have to do with editing and uploading and other stuff I have to prioritize throughout the day. So yeah, just getting a quick recording on this to let you guys in on what happened all of yesterday. But before we get into all that, hello, welcome into the series. My name is Ian. I'm going to be walking you through my day-to-day in terms of exercise, in terms of nutrition, everything there is to do with the transformation journey that we are on currently as we look to lose 100 pounds this calendar year. I think we got it in the bag. We're just over 100 days and almost halfway through our progress, so we've got to keep on the grind and keep on going. But yeah, today we're covering Thursday. That was yesterday. Let me see the date. I gotta grab my phone because I forgot the date. April 17th. It was our, what day was it at the gym? It was leg day at the gym, and a good day nonetheless. So without further ado, let's jump into everything that day had in store. I just got a text from my roommate. Hold up. Let me check. Yeah, she was just asking to use the vacuum. You're all good, Sid? So we're all good there, but yeah, so basically going to start things off with talking through the day and talking through all of that. We started out with leg day, like I said, at the gym, and that was easy. It was a good one. Got up early, got into the gym before work, and yeah, as usual, starting off, wanted to go to leg press, but we couldn't for the day. One of them was down in the gym, so we had to wait our turn for the other one. So instead, started out with a leg extension, a quick quad workout to get things up and rolling. So hit that real quick, and then after that, moved over to the leg press. Did the same method for those two workouts. It's always for me one leg to get the full range of motion on a lower weight as a little bit of a stretch going into it, and then hitting out those reps nice and clean. So we did that to start things off for both of those, and then moving over to calf raises after that, and then finally wrapping up the weights for the day on some hamstring curls. And that was our day, and that was a nice simple kickoff as we went into things. Nothing too fancy for leg day, honestly, for me recently. It's kind of a more simple day. It's just to make sure we're getting through the motions and getting that done. It's probably my least favorite day in the gym right now. I don't know. I'm doing so much else when it comes to workouts, when it comes to doing stuff like if I'm playing pickleball, if I'm playing tennis, if I'm going for a run, stuff like that, that just makes my legs so tired. So that like hitting a leg day kind of compounds that, which is really aggravating. So like I'm in the gym, I'm like, dude, my hamstrings are already sore from playing pickleball yesterday. Like I really got to do this. So there's a little bit of an interesting feeling with leg day for me. But yeah, that was our kickoff for the day. And then after that, went on into work. Actually, no, I lied. Finished out the day at the gym with always some cardio and a sauna. I've been watching Demon Slayer. I've been addicted to that recently. For anybody who doesn't know, a little anime. And dude, on the treadmill, it makes it fly. It definitely makes the treadmill more bearable. Gotten up to 12.5 incline and the 2.5 speed. So making sure we're increasing our resistance, increasing our calories burned on that to wrap things up, and then sitting in the sauna for our 15 minutes as per usual. As for usual. So yeah, that was the wrap up for the gym, and then we headed on into work. Bit of a lackadaisical day. I don't know if that's the right word at all. I don't know why I said that, but didn't really have too much to do. A couple meetings, sitting around waiting for a broadcast. Other team forfeited the match, so we didn't end up having that. So we got off work nice and early, but I had to sit around and finish up some other things throughout the day. So yeah, that's where we sat with that. Then went out to dinner, had some friends coming into town this week, and yeah, we went out to a nice dinner. We went out to Buffalo Wild Wings. I got the usual, which is just some boneless wings, which is glorified chicken nuggets. So nothing too fancy there by any means. Making sure we're getting no sauce or a really light sauce to make sure we're staying low on the calories throughout the night. And yeah, that was our meal for the day. Honestly, up to that point, I hadn't had anything to eat. It was one of those days where I just wasn't feeling hungry. So I just extended the fast until dinner, which is something I'm usually doing. It's something I'm comfortable with. It's not something new by any means. But yeah, that's the steps we took in terms of food yesterday. After that, did the usual, came home, played some games for a little bit, talked to the friends that were staying over before I did that, of course, and then played some games, and then went for our walk a little bit later in the night around 1 a.m. Just a quick little walk/jog around the apartment complex to get in our outdoor workout. For anybody who's new here, we are doing 75 hard as well on top of this transformation series, just for the little added extra challenge. And I'm doing it with my mom as well. Shout out, Mom. So yeah, I had to get that workout in yesterday as well. Did that, and then that's what wrapped up our day yesterday. Nothing too fancy. Pretty simple day in terms of everything, in terms of workouts and such, in terms of food especially. I didn't have to meal prep, I didn't have to do any of that. But yeah, moving into the weekend now. It's Friday at the time I'm recording this. It's earlier in the day. Nothing too planned throughout the day. Not going to, there's plans to go to like movies and go to, it's not a K-pot, but it's it's a hot pot. That's what it is. And plans on doing all that. I can't, I'm too broke right now. So staying at home, probably going to relax for a little bit, go for a walk as soon as this video is scheduled to go out and uploaded it. So that is going to be the plan there. And then the rest of the night, probably going to the gym with one of the buddies that's in town. And get a nice little pull day in, which should be a lot of fun with him. So yeah, that's pretty much what our schedule is looking like. In terms of the weekend, they're still going to be in town, so the videos might be a little inconsistent. Depends on what we're doing. I know there might be plans to watch Lord of the Rings later tonight, because one of my friends started watching Lord of the Rings with Return of the King. For anybody who doesn't know Lord of the Rings, it's a trilogy. Return of the King is the third movie in the trilogy. So we were talking to him yesterday. He's like, yeah, I don't like Lord of the Rings. I kind of feel like it just dropped me in. I'm like, well, it gives you the whole backstory. He's like, I watched the extended edition. I'm like, yeah, it tells you everything that's going on. And he's like, yeah, it started out with this guy getting the ring and turning into a creature and killing his friend. I'm like, what? That's the start of Return of the King, bud. And he's like, no, I swear. I started with the right one, and then he checked it on his phone. He's like, oh, nope. So we're going to be starting that from scratch to watch through Lord of the Rings, and probably watch one of those tonight. So it might be a later night, which means we might not be able to record an episode for the night, but we'll see when we get there. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for today. Nothing too special, nothing too fancy. Just kind of going through the motions this weekend. Sorry I got a little quieter. My roommate is doing some stuff, but yeah, that's where we're sitting. Plans for the rest of the weekend, and just kind of push through that. But yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. Thank you so much for the support on the recent videos. It's been amazing as always. I know this one's a little bit of a shorter one, but we're going to wrap things up nice and easy there. So thank you so much. As always, do better tomorrow. Make a better version of yourself. Make the little steps and do the things that you don't want to do that are going to make you happier tomorrow and make you proud of the journey you are on. So yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.